Okay, today we're going to play with the gel press plate and find out whether I like it better when you do it all on the plate at once, whether you like it when it's in layers off the plate. I'm not going to tell you which is which. You have to watch to find out. Okay, so today we're going to do something fun with gel printing. I am going to do a head-to-head to find out if I like making my layers one at a time or if I like making them all on the gel press. And you'll understand when I show you what I'm doing. The end one for both of them is going to be this, either this Harlequin or this Big Flowers, okay? So those are going to be our last one each time. I have a couple of other stencils, so I think on at least one of the papers I'm going to do something fancy, and then I have my normal circles. I've never used this one. That looks cute. So I pulled some stuff out. I have just cut out some circles using my punches that we're going to use to mask. Okay. I have some cosmetic blenders that we're going to use to add some paint here and there. I have, this is a cake decorating plate that I got for another video I'm going to be making soon. I have some rollers that we're going to use. And then I have pretty colored paints and then white and black. So now let's do this for real. I'm using this little round jelly paint kind of as my palette. Okay, so our very backest layer, right? Because we go back to front. So this is going to have yellow in the back. And the right one is going to be the one we do the jelly plate way, and this one is going to be the one we do pull one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Because I have to figure out which way I like to do it. So this is kind of a light one. So let's do this, kind of get a background color. This one's drying, right? There, got some more grunge off, yay me. And I like having grunge in my stuff, so I'm not upset about grunge. Okay, there we go. So that's a good one. We're getting started. I don't want to get tons of paint on here because I want to be able to put the different, see that's still wet. So let's figure out what we're going to do for our next layer over here. Maybe we pull it and then put it on here. All right, so let's see. I want it to be kind of, let's do something really light. Okay, really light. All right, we need to rub this off. Okay. So, this one, we're gonna do a stencil, but pull most of it off. Okay, so we need a big open stencil. Let's look for one of those. All right, ooh, look at this. Let's do the funky flowers. That will be perfect for this. I'm gonna need way more pieces of paper. So let's get that off of there. Cute. Get this off of here. There we go. And then I almost think I want it even more off of there. Let's see if we can smush this jelly plate or deli paper even more down in there. Because what I want to do is I want to erase most of the paint that's not under the stencil. Ooh, that did good. Okay. So now we have what's left there. Ooh, nice. That came out nice. All right, let's do our baby piece. There we go. All right. So now we need to do that same thing on this one. So let's use this as our palette. Okay, and we got to get our stencil. There's our stencil. Let's just go right with our jelly paper, or our deli paper. Right, I'm just trying to pull the paint out of there. Okay, we're gonna let that sit. We have to clean this one off. So let's do something fun with this while we're here. That's Sammy. All right, let's put this on here. My little cast-off one might turn out to be really cool. All right. All right. So now let's think about what we want next. We want some dots. I want some dots on here, but I don't want them to be consistent dots. So we're gonna grab, where's our stencils? We're gonna grab our brush, or our thing. Do we want them in green or darker blue? Let's go darker blue. Let's not get too funky this first time. Okay, so we just want some dots. Perfect. All right, there's our piece. This we can put down. I put this down on our throwaway. And this one, there we go, that looks great. Okay, I really like that. I need yellow back in here though. Maybe not. Maybe these will be the wings. Maybe I need some white in here. So we have to wait 1 second till we can do this one. Although I'm not going to be rubbing on it too much, so it should be okay, right? Let's just tell ourselves that. Okay, so we're going to do this. Just around here and there. Okay, so we got some circles in there. All right, so I want this to be really light and airy-fairy. So I need this to get a lot lighter because this is going to be bee wings. But I like what we got going on here. So let's do some, oh, how about this? Let's do some white. I'm gonna have to, oops, that's a lot of white. And some of this super light blue. All right, we're gonna get this on here. This is the Tim Holtz Media Matte, and it does a great job. I want to get my paint in those lines, at least some of the lines, right? Okay. There's that. We got a cool white splatter in that one. A little jelly. Okay. All right, that looks cool. All right, and for this one, I want to take some of this white paint and I kind of want to go around these edges and give us kind of an edge of grungy white. So I'm going to take my deli paper, kind of smoosh it in the middle here. And then do this. Oh, I like that. And then do this. Okay, I like that for my wings. It's still got a little bit of yellow showing through there. Okay, so the last thing I want to do on this one is put this down and cover this with white paint. It's not quite dry, but it's pretty dry, I think. There's plenty of white there. So I want to get lots of paint on this too because I am going to use deli paper in the middle, taking it off. We have this cool white thing. This is backwards. I knew it. This is the opposite. It's going to be, this is going to be in the back rather than being in the front. Okay, we're going to have to try this again. That's okay. This was fun. All right, we want to do that same thing over here. It'll be interesting to see what it is, but we have to do it backwards, right? This has to be, because this is going to be the bottom, and we did this as the top, which is fine. It'll be okay. It should still be pretty. Okay. Although I don't feel like we can use the flower or white or we'll lose our whole last flower, right? Let's see, this is this. Trying to get some of that paint on our deli paper. That's kind of cool. All right, so this is our last one here. There we go. That's good. All right, so that's gonna be one set of wings. And now we gotta pull this and see what happens here because I don't think what I think is going to happen, I don't think it's gonna turn into this, right? I think it's gonna be the opposite of this and the flower's gonna be at the back. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Okay. I think we were too So I need to get enough paint on here that it's going to activate all the layers below it. I think we were too ambitious. We're going to do this one layer at a time. Okay, there we go. Let's use a big piece for this. Is that the right size? That's pretty close to the right size. Okay. So let's give it a minute. We're gonna rub. Okay. I like this one better. I was thinking that I like this one a lot better. Like not just a little bit better, but a lot better. I was thinking I would like this because I had more control and I could place things and I could do all that. But I think this one really shows you the magic of the gel press and everything going together and the different layers being exposed. Wow. That's kind of crazy amazing. All right, well, I have to clean this one off a little bit more anyways. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get some blue. We're gonna get a little bit more blue because I have to pull this off of this plate. I have a lot of stuff stuck on this plate. Take this other half over, nope, let's take a deli paper. My deli paper's looking really cool. Ooh, that's gonna be a great background. All right, so let's pull this up. Functionally, I'm just trying to get more of the gunk off of this plate. Kind of how it goes, right? With gel printing. Oh, look at that one. I'm making magic here, people. All right, so now let's try one step opposites, right? So we're going to put down blue on here. And this is going to be the first layer, so we want something cool, right? I almost feel like the big papers are working better. So we're gonna grab some more big papers. All right, so I just wanna get a little bit of this paint off of here. There we go. Okay, so we have this. Let's do a different stencil. Oh, let's do our big, where's our big, where's my favorite, there's my favorite stencil. All right, so we're gonna do this one. There we go. So that's going to be our back layer. We're going to do green on there. All right. I still have stuff on there. I'm going to take this one. And you can just see a little hint of that. I feel like anytime there is Harlequin, it's good. So what do we want to put on this? So then we want, I think I want something green. So let's do some green dots. It's not as bright a green as this green is, but that's okay. We'll use two greens. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to put green on this one. Green dots. Let's try to get it close. Okay, I like that. Then I feel like we need to put something. Do we want to do this on top? Let's do that on top in a color. Yeah, I think the only color I have is orange, so we will do it in orange. I lost all my braiders and I have two of them. I don't think that counts as all. Okay. All right, so we got some orange. Let's put that in here. Maybe not perfectly. I don't really like when stuff is filled in perfectly. Now, since this is going to be our top layer over here, we can put it on here. Let's do that right now so we can let it start to dry. Got that. All right, so this is our top layer over here. There we go. I like that. All right, can we get some of it? Up there, maybe a little bit more over here. Okay, there you go. I'm not mad at that. That's going to be a cool background for something tropical. All right, so now we just need this to dry. This is the only problem doing it with the gel press. I'm gonna just sit here and blow on it for a wee minute. Okay, I'm going to lay this super gently down, not move it. Let's put our green dots on, because those have to dry too. See, it's kind of pulling the orange a little bit, but that to me is not the end of the world. I'm kind of trying to go where there's not orange paint, or where maybe it's dried a little bit more maybe. Good gel printers would wait for it to dry. But that's not who you got today. Okay, there we go. I don't think it smushed that too much. Okay, and I smudged that on here. and the brown paint came from my hand. I think we might be okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so we need this blue, because this is going to be our Harlequin. Okay, where's our speedball? Because that's nice and soft. Okay, let's do this. So we want to get it all over here. I think I need some more paint. Because we want to get it all over here. I cannot have a clump like that or it will literally never dry in Florida. Okay. All right. So we got this on here. Let's get a deli paper. Or this one. We could use this one. Let's use this one. I'm trying to wipe the paint off of there. I got some of the back. Now we have to let the Harlequin dry. That should dry much better. It doesn't seem to have as much paint. So this is what we're comparing it to. Do you think we should do it yet? And this is this side. All right, so which one do you like better? Again, I feel like this is cohesive and interesting, and this is like I stuck a bunch of stuff on a gel press plate. Darn it. Again, I'm just gonna keep doing this till it works out the way I want it to. Okay. What do you think? I think the gel press one is far and away better. And then this is our old gel press versus layering versus doing it on the gel press. And I think that I like this one better too. I think that this looks very tortured. And this looks very tortured, and this looks very cohesive and like I meant to do it. So my result is I would rather have the gel press done in layers, bottom to top, than to have them, than to do them one layer and then another layer and then another layer, which is a bummer because as you can see, it takes forever for paint to dry in Florida. But if I get that much of a difference from it, then it's totally worth it. So hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobson, Artsy Fartsy Life.